Yo, what's up? We are now sitting in a Tesla Model S 75D facelift, and in this video I will test the headlights on it. So regular stretch, yes, I think I mentioned it before in other videos that in my opinion one of the worst headlights are these in the facelift. So let me show you now how they are. Okay, I'm gonna start driving. It's nice and dark outside nowadays, okay? Low beam, high beam. Wow. I mean, I could almost just drive with high beam and people couldn't tell if I was driving with high beam, like this car coming here. Yeah, okay, let's switch it off. But also you see that it has some weird uneven spread on the light, almost as if something was wrong with the lights, but they are not. It's within specification. Okay, high beam, low beam, and the Model S and Model X, they have this gradual turning on of the high beam. So if you flash it, pull the stalk against you, it will be instant. But when you switch it on, it will come gradually on. I don't know why really. Is it a safety feature? Is it a convenience feature? Who knows? Only Lord Elon knows. So wait. Did I check the tires? This car feels really quiet. I think... No, wait, does it have winter tires or summer tires? I'm not sure. So, well, okay. I have come on this stretch with street lights. I can show you guys. Yeah, switch it off. And then here we come to the dark place. Wait, are they slowing down over there? Okay. So I'm going to intentionally drive slow here, just to show you guys better. Okay, low beam, you see what I mean? It's like weird, bad spread of the light, and then high beam is like this. So it shines bright right in front of us and kind of low. I wish it was more spread upwards and to the sides. So and here is the low beam again. Let me try to drive with high beam as much as possible. So for example, my LED bar is really expensive. It cost almost 10,000 NOK, or about 1,000 euros. And then I saw some cheaper LED bars on Valo store. And what's going on over there? Huh? What's up? Why is it stopped with the hazard lights on? What? Did he hit the animal or something? Okay, in this case, what? Is that Unfall? What? Okay, I don't know what the heck that was all about. And he has full beam on. I mean, if you stop like that, you should have park lights on. Noobs. Anyway. Yeah. So my point is that I was wondering, what is the difference between cheap LED bars and expensive LED bars? Well, the expensive LED bars have better build quality. The glass won't crack, and it won't leak in water over the years. And also the LED, the reflector in the LED has been built so it has better, more even spread. And you see this one here, I think would look like cheap LED bar. You know what I mean? Whereas when I tried at least the Model 3, okay, the Model 3 light wasn't that great either, but at least it had more even light distribution. Same with the Polestar light I tried recently. I feel like maybe the ID3 light was not that evenly distributed, but okay. So, wow, I'm driving so slow here at night and no cars are approaching. This is just a sign that we are in Norway, indeed. But maybe I should drive a little bit later, because I drive only, now it's 8 in the evening. So, okay, I see that the Skoda is now approaching. He's finally on his move. Maybe I can let him overtake me. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, let me see. Should I just blink here? Yeah, blink here. Okay, come on, overtake me. Go. I should put on high beam, I forgot. Yeah, just overtake me. I don't want to do my test. Yeah, I see that I need to tweak. Oh no, it's a van. Okay. I see that I need to tweak my test better. I'm still learning what to do, what's the best time and all that. Just like I mastered the range test and the yellow test and all those other tests, but this one needs a little bit of refinement. So I think coming here at 8 is not ideal. I have to ideally come here at 10 or 11 even, but that means I'll be home late. But well, that's the name of the game, right? So okay, what should I say about the light? I mean, you can, the video speaks for itself, but I can comment that, you see, when you have twisty curves, you don't see much around the curves. These lights are non-adaptive, no matrix, whatever. It's just dumb lights on and off. So they don't. The good lights, like in Polestar, will turn in the curve. Like here, I wish it will rotate towards the curve. It doesn't do that, and also there is no matrix, blacking out parts of it. The auto high beam, though, I'm not sure if I should test it or not, but in most cars I tested, the auto high beam is not very good. Well, I mean, it works for the most part. The problem are the trucks. Trucks, if you go if you meet a truck that goes uphill, you will, the trucks, they are sitting higher than the lights, and they have some weak marking lights on top of the truck, which this car usually, or many cars, they don't detect that. So you will blind them, and I mean the system won't turn off the high beam, and then they blink at you. The trucks, they have pretty strong lights, so they blink at you. So that's why I never use auto high beam in most cars, except for cars with adaptive headlights, like the Polestar. I actually used the auto high beam for a long trip to Arctic Circle and back again, and it worked quite well. There was a few times they blinked at me, but it seems like, someone needs to suffer a little bit for the greater good. Okay, there's an oncoming car. Okay, switch off the light. He's driving in the middle of the road, just like a typical Norwegian. Okay, so now we go back, and this is just to give you guys the impression. Like I mentioned many times. Oh wait, it has a little curve. Okay, yeah. The fog light turns on when you are driving in. If the curve is sharp enough, let me show you here. I'm gonna try to mimic it. There, you see it? There, yeah. So, but it doesn't really help. I mean, you can say, oh, that's adaptive curve light, magic voodoo thing or whatever. No. There we have another guy with illegal lights. He's driving with low beam and fog light. That is illegal in Norway. You can get a 2,000 NOK fine for it. But yeah, what else? Yeah, so let me show you better. Okay, let me just slow down here. So let me show you. Maybe you see it better now. Okay, you see that one? That little thing that lights up. It helps when you are maneuvering in a parking lot, because of the angle of the light and it's fog light that lights up. But on twisty road like this, it doesn't help at all, really. What you need are those lights that turn. Yeah. But okay, at least today we have fairly dry roads. Nowadays it rains a lot, so it's hard for me to find time when the roads are dry. But you see, it actually gives you a little bit different image when the roads are dark, because dark black road, they tend to absorb all the lights, whereas now they reflect a little bit. So you might get different result maybe. So maybe I need to redo it for my past test. Maybe I should wait until it's dry, because then we have the same driving conditions. When I did at least the recent test with my Model 3, it was wet. So like I mentioned, I'm still refining my tests, so I haven't figured out what is the best. But actually, based on this, it could seem like it's better to wait for dry road, even though it has to wait. Yeah, so it means that sometimes I might not be able to test it. So all right, but you see here, when we go twisted like this, you don't see anything there. Now you start seeing some stuff. So if there was a moose or an animal or something there and you were driving faster, you wouldn't see it in time, or it would be a close call. So that's why you want to have wider spread, more to the side and more upwards also. In the beginning, I didn't really bother. I mean, I didn't really care about what was the point of having more throw upwards. But after testing so many cars, and now also testing the pulsar light, and keep mentioning the pulsar light because that is one of the best lights I ever tried. And also the adaptive stuff in the Polestar is very fast to react, unlike the EQC lights that was a little bit laggy to black out segments and also to turn them on right afterward. Okay, now we come back to the bright areas. I guess we can switch it off again. Yeah, here we switch it off. Okay, nothing to see, nothing to see. And then switch it on again. And I guess if it matters, if you guys want to know, I use manual focus set to infinity. On the camera settings on my camera, it's set to auto exposure, manual focus infinity, and white balance is set to 5000K. It seems to be the most correct one. But if I have it on auto white balance, it will be tricked by the yellowish light, and it will start adjusting. And then when you switch on the high beam, or when you get in the dark areas, it will look like the lights are very blue, but they are not really that blue. The color on the light here is pretty good though. It's nice and pleasant to look at. Maybe that's also one thing I should consider, because some lights tend to be a little bit too bluish, and I'm not a fan of that. Okay, you see, these lights are so weak that I don't even have to switch them off here. People on the other side over there, they don't even see that I have high beams on. Okay, so let me just park here. That will be the end of my test there. All right, so that's it then. Tesla Model S facelift headlights. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.